Hi, Pete.
Roy, is your great. Okay, your mic's on. I can hear you and I can see you clearly. Okay, well, it's my pleasure to. Okay, before I hand over to Roy, it's my pleasure to quickly introduce him. For those of you who don't know Roy, Roy is based in Amsterdam, where he teaches business English, ESP, and intercultural communication. He also leads the BESIG editorial team and is a member of the IATEFL Publications Committee. And with that short biography, I'm going to hand over to you, Roy.
Good. Welcome, classroom or chat room on Terra. This is P1 speaking from the Purple Planet. There are 30 Ps on our Purple Planet. We regenerate every 30 orbits around the tiny yellow ball in the big, big black. 2 orbits ago, a backpacker visited our Purple Planet. He said, "Hiya, I'm Pete." Puzzled by this strange behavior, we started absorbing Pete. During absorption, Pete said, "I turned left when I should have turned right." Pete also said, on completion of the absorption process, that he happened to be a business English teacher. We found this information curious. We also think Pete doesn't know very much. The Purple Plenary convened and decided to send Pete out into the giant galactic sand. This, strangely enough, made him jump around and make happy noises. We really do not know why. The purple people are curious about Pete's planets, which he calls Terra or Planet Blue. So we sent over P3 to have a look and find out more about this planet and its wondrous use of business English. 1 orbit ago, P3 started reporting back. Here's a thought image. P3 says it's on the rocks. For your information, we have no gender issues, so we always refer to ourselves as it. P3 also reported that it was residing in the wondrous city of water. Water is a strange substance that makes P3 very happy. This emotion concerns us, but P3 says it's all jacuzzi. P3 also said that Planet Blue was having a very strange effect on its thought images. By the way, P3 had a dream. Purple peoples don't do dreams, as old Terrans should know. The dream was a, wait for it, purple classroom. So, P3 was disappointed when it entered a real one. This is a thought image of P3 pretending to be a supply teacher. The only thing that made P3 happy was that the class had 30 learners, and 30 is our sacred number. The thought image shows an example of classroom dynamics. We still need to know what this actually means. P then discovered that all classrooms on the planet have different numbers of learners. We on the Purple Planet find this very confusing. Also, P3 reported that everything has a box shape and that all Terrans live in boxes. We find this very, very distressing. This is P3's first recommendation to the teachers of Terra. You must make everything round and put the teacher in the middle. None of this student-centered nonsense. The circularity of the room, we find, is conducive to good group dynamics. P3 has learnt quickly about business English. P3 thinks it now knows much more than Backpacking Pete. Here are some of the magic business English books it has browsed and it has read. And what has P3 discovered? Well, the great high priest of business English, Billy Shake, wrote this magic formula. To business English or not to business English? Backpacking Pete said there was a global war in business English many orbits ago. So this story about the General Ophelia refers to it. Ophelia, by the way, was also jacuzzi. P3 also read Davy Crystal, another high priest of English. Apparently, Davy advocates we use the word calm. We on the Purple Planet think this is completely wrong. The coolest word in English is, of course, cool. P3 and all purple peoples on the Purple Planet. Aha! Oh my purple! That's a squiggle! And the squiggle, we don't do heart, we do squiggle, because that's just like our internal organs. Here are some more acronyms that P3 has discovered and also squiggled. P3 squiggles CFR, which he thinks, or it thinks, means cool English for robots. And P3 also squiggled ELT, which must mean extra large Terrans. And you may have noticed that all people from the purple planet are rather small. Another acronym that we all completely squiggle is GE. And we think this, that GE, Terrans say it means General English or Global English. We think this is silly, silly, silly. So you already see language-wise that we in the purple planet have learned something from Backpack and Pete. Which brings us to the other squiggled acronyms, PPP, which of course must mean purple planet people, and TBL, which surely must mean to be liked. We have noticed that many Terrans use little black boxes not to talk to each other and to like things. And we also have TSW. Oh my purple, we're back to PAL. This is actually another recommendation from P3, and PAL means principled anyhow learning. So forget all of this nonsense about TBL and all the rest. Oh, haha. Final recommendation. This is our magic number, our sacred number, 30. We think that all Terran teachers should have 30 learners in their classroom. This might mean, however, that learnings will need to migrate to the different classrooms on your planet. 30 micro-orbits ago, all thought images from P3 stopped. So now we are 30 minus P3. What to do? It might be good to get Pete back from the giant galactic sand to make us whole again. The very last image we had of P3 was of something that looked like the great galactic sand. PS3 seems happy and was using strange words like surf and cocktail. We do not know what they mean, but we on the purple planet wish P3 and all Terrans well. So goodbye from the purple planet to the chat room on Terra.